Hello my friends, this is a follow-up vlog on the Canon G7X Mark III. That's what this camera is right here. And I finally decided after a few days of work with it, I was trying to make it work for vlogs, and it seems like it was working. I did have to scrap some footage when I was editing the last vlog. It didn't please me too much because it was a great shot. I got a comment on my vlog about how I was using it and stuff, and I thought it was pretty good. And they said this person said they were returning theirs immediately. They were so disappointed with the autofocus. So I just walked around the living room with it and took some pictures of Carmela and some pictures of flowers and other knickknacks and my guitars and stuff. And let's see, how shall I describe its autofocus capabilities? They suck. So there's so much footage there that didn't focus, and it took seconds to focus on things, and I had to push on the screen, and the Mark II doesn't have any of those issues. I've been able to use the Mark II for all sorts of stuff, and I'll just continue using that until Sony takes my money for the RX100. That's what's happening next. So instead of a unboxing ceremony, you're treated to a reboxing ceremony. Yeah, so when you unpackage a product, always be careful not to rip off the tags and stuff. Be a little cautious with it, so you can have the box in its pristine condition. That's always a very helpful thing to do. So we've got to put the charger back. The battery. G7X Mark III. Sorry, it just didn't work out between us.
Waking up, feeling the taste of our fight last night. Breaking up, making a mess of an old goodbye. And now that you're gone, I'm thinking about old times. I've waited so long for this to be over.
I guess, like, when a relationship fails, you can blame yourself or you can blame the other person, and probably it's best just to move on with your life and blame yourself. And goodbye, G7X Mark III.
Moving on, seeing it all in a whole new light. Thinking of reasons to make it all be alright. And now that you're gone, I'm thinking about old times. I've waited so long for this to be over.
¿Cómo está? It's mail time. Well, this one looks like it's batteries. I think I did order a battery. Let's see what it is. I ordered some other things. Ah, it has arrived. What we have here is a Sony RX100 V7. This is the replacement camera. I returned the Canon G7X Mark III because of its severely deficient autofocus in video mode. Took some good 4K with it, but on my last vlog I had to toss so much of the footage that I returned it while I'm still under the 30-day warranty period. And you know what? They wouldn't accept that return if I had filled out the warranty card. It's a good thing I didn't. And so you could wait around for a firmware update, but for that you would have to fill out the warranty card. Kind of a catch-22. So why risk it? Just go with a known better quantity, which is this Sony RX100. Well, that remains to be seen. Let's unpack it. Of course, I've never used a Sony before, so this one anyways. I've used Sonys, but so I'm not really sure what we're dealing with. Looks like we have a limited warranty, 1 year replacement parts kind of deal. We have a MasterCard offer. We have some other, maybe there's something in there that will tell me how to use the camera, but I probably will ignore all that. Okay, so in the box we have an AC to USB adapter. I have so many of those. And this is the charging cable. So you can charge the battery in the camera by just connecting a cable. Pros and cons to that. Let's see here. This is a little carrying strap loop thing. Won't be using that. And then we have a hand loop. Won't be using that. Needless to say, what you want to do is you want to save all this stuff, not lose any of it, save the packing materials, resist the urge, my friends, to pop these, because if you want to send the camera back, this is what you want to use in the original box. Okay, so there's one more thing in here. What is this? This is the battery. Hey, that's not for you. Let me have that. I'm a little dehydrated, so I'm catching up. Okay, let's see what this camera looks like. It's in a nice little protective pouch. And here it is. It's about the same size as the Canon G7X Mark III and II. I'm recording this on the Canon G7X Mark II, by the way, which has had no significant problems with focus. It's focusing on my face right now, and I think I can make it focus on this camera. It probably is focused. Let's go ahead and, yeah, there we go. So yeah, Canon should be able to focus on this until it can't. Anyways, back to my face. So I don't have a charged battery, so that's step one. Just get a memory card in the thing and a battery charged. Oh, look at there, flippy screen. I like that, of course. It's got the typical control over here, the manual control for punching through menus. I've read that it doesn't have touchscreen menus, and I actually don't mind that, because you know, when I'm manipulating the camera and the tripod and adjusting things, I'm always touching that screen, and if it's on, I'm hearing beeping all the time, and who knows what you end up doing to the actual settings of the camera when that's on. So having a non-touchscreen is actually a plus for me. I know other people have talked down that idea and how primitive it is compared to the Canon touchscreens, but it's fine with me. I kind of like that. The on-off is on the top, just like the G7X. And the record button is on the back right here. It's a little bit better than the G7X, which was down over here somewhere, but so it's right at the corner there, and that seems fine. It has the ubiquitous auto mode, which I always enjoy using as much as possible. Did that focus? My cat has joined our product unpacking here. What else can I look at here? It has a pop-up flash. I won't ever be using that. And it has a viewfinder here. Pop-up viewfinder, which pops up and pushes down all in one swoop, even though it has a little extension here. When it pops up, it pops out. That all mechanically goes back down into place. That's nicely designed. About the same look and feel and hold. Doesn't look too flimsy or anything, so far so good. The 2.8, the Canon, this is a 2.8 to 4.5, and the Canon is a 1.1 to a 2.8. So that's maybe of a little concern. Basically, I'm accustomed to holding the vlogging camera out at arm's length on its tripod. So that's how I've been doing the Canon shots. So we'll have to see how this this different lens performs for me. So anyways, that's all for now. Well, it looks like there's enough battery charge in there. I can go ahead and at least set the camera up. Let's try all of these things. Yeah, I don't have any problem at all with this style of menu system. Time is 11 after 4. You just click your way through. I'm tempted to go pushing on the menu. Of course, when you get that kind of button up, see, that's a misleading graphical interface. It's inviting you to push on it. Okay, no card. AF on. Wow. It's the first look here. Let's see how it's going to look from a vlogger standpoint. Yeah, that battery's just about dead. So, first looks here. It looks like it's tracking me really nicely, that's for sure. Let's take it off of me and push it back on. I have a feeling it's doing a good job, but we'll have to here, looking at them side by side, I can kind of tell the difference. The Canon is actually filling up the screen from the top of my head to the bottom of my head right now, and I'm 3/4 of the screen on the Sony, so that's a good thing. And so as I move out to arm's length, I'm kind of liking what the Sony's doing. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put both of these on the same tripod and walk around with them and record the same stuff. And the left side will be one shot and the right side will be the other. And I'll figure out how to put that stuff into a video using my movie editing software. Never done that before, but I'm sure I can figure it out, because I have a bachelor's degree in science. Power down. Okay, so basically with the Sony RX100, we don't have a separate charging station. You charge it in the camera itself. I've already said what I like about that and don't like about that. So this is my charging area here. I'm going to try to buy some kind of labeling tags because I have so many cables now. I've got the cork charging cables and gimbal charging cables. The drone stuff is all kind of self-contained. It's all connected. But I need to be more systematic with all of this, I think. So anyways, we'll let this charge up. I've got my 128 gigabyte card. 150 megabytes per second, so it's an Extreme Plus SanDisk card, and we'll put that in there, and then we're ready to do our field test. Okay, I found the record button. So let's, in order to save some time today, I'm just going to do some soft-boiled eggs. Oh, these are large eggs. One out of there. Oh, we have a broken one. Oh, that's gonna leak. The hazards of one-handed food prep vlogging that have just manifested themselves for everyone to see. Life isn't perfect, my friends. My technique for perfect soft-boiled eggs depends on how you want, like the firmness. But I just cover the eggs, fill with water, cover the eggs from cold water, put that on high, and we're going to go for exactly 12 minutes. And when that's done, we'll crack them open. Oh, the all-important egg cracking ceremony. This is the one that had a crack in it because there's water and stuff escaping from it, and it's slightly concaved in. Oh, but it's a very nice looking little egg. Look at that. It's showing me an eye. That's pretty cool. I actually like that one quite a bit. See, there's a film underneath that shell, and really what you want to do is you want to pull that film up, and as you do that, it pulls the shell up too. I'm going to have to rinse this one more time. There's a few pieces of residue on it.
If your partner or the person you're interested in starts talking about things that you otherwise would have no interest in, you're just like, yeah, I mean, you guys and I'm in the same
And there we have it. My delicious egg breakfast. Oh, first time outside. Kind of a bright sunny morning. I'm using the Ceramonic external mic. It just kind of hangs off, and I've got a wind muff I bought separately. I'll try the Rode mic out too, but I don't have a good way of mounting that yet. I'm just doing handheld tripod work. So this is Din Tai Fung restaurant. They got this great map of all of their locations on the wall. And this one's in Oregon, in Beaverton, Oregon. I know you'll appreciate seeing this in Manila because there's one in Manila. Here's the history. Here's Philippines.
You're watching me steady, I know, wondering why I'm so hollow. You're showing me all of your best while I'm giving you what I got left. I got concrete walls, got concrete walls. Hold me tight, don't let go, but I don't think I'm ready for love. No, I've tried to let go, but I don't think I'm ready for love. But I need you, need you, oh you. Tonight I need you.
So we'll do a food review of this place sometime. Not this time. Everybody's working except me. I'm just goofing off today. No, I worked hard today. It's Friday. This is vlogging exercise number 1 again. Awkward vlogging while walking in the mall. It's not too strange, but it's the first time I've used this camera. I kind of like it.